God has been stripping away a lot of materialistic things from my life, and it hurts like hell. But only a true father who knows what's best for his children can take them to a process that he knows is good for them and will help them become a better person in the end. Some of us have been people-pleasing since we were children because it was either something we were taught by whomever, unknowingly or knowingly. There's something deep down inside of us that just wants to please others, not realizing that we shouldn't and have no reason to seek validation from them, but only God, only Jesus. And I think that's the journey that God is having me on right now.
None of the people whose validation you're after can speak for you before God. No one will come and say, "Oh, Jesus, my bad. It's my bad, really." You're going to have to stand before the Lord by yourself. And in that moment, you would realize that everything else is an unworthy excuse.
He's doing some undoing, stripping away some things that have been attached to your heart or our hearts that should not have been attached to it in the first place. Whether it be something we learned from our grandparents down to our parents, we've picked up a few things that he didn't want to be a part of our lives. And he said, in order to get to me, to my heart, in order to get to even the core of who I've created you to be, I have to strip it away. I'm not saying that I'm enjoying this process, but I am very appreciative because only a father can know how to bring out the best in his children. And he's also answering a prayer. And I didn't know that it required this process in order to, or for him rather, to answer it. And that's what's been happening to a lot of us. We've asked God for a lot of things, not realizing that the things we're going through requires this process. The last two things I'm going to say is trusting God in the unfamiliar and in the unknown is pretty much what being a Christian is all about. And we often forget that. We just assume once we give our lives to God that everything will just flow the way we want it to, but that's not how that works. Our life has already been written out, and it's just up to us to figure out what is God's purpose for our lives and to trust that process. Second thing I'm going to mention is faith. The faith of a mustard seed can move mountains. And that's pretty much all he wants. Your faith will make you whole. Your faith will help you heal. Your faith will carry you through, well, everything with Jesus. But again, it's so tough we often forget that. So let's not forget to trust, obey, and to have faith in God, no matter what it looks like. He's got you.